Okay, again, welcome. My name's Tammy. We're going to get started. I'm going to go live on my Facebook just so we have it live. We do these every single Monday. We have been doing these for years and years, my son and I. He's going to be doing the presentation for Get Fearless Freedom tonight. We had a Zoom last night, and it took 2.5 hours just to make sure everybody's questions were answered. And as this group keeps getting bigger, I always want to stay. I want to stay to the end because I have a motto. I want to make sure that everybody gets their questions answered. I don't want anyone left behind. Okay. That's just how I am. I pride myself on being thorough and making sure that you understand how to market online. So I've been doing this for 12 years. Actually, I decided when I had children that I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So my husband and I, we got into real estate. So we were real estate investors and mortgage brokers for 15 years prior to this. And so when I started online, I had nothing. I had no idea, no clue what a capture page was, what is internet marketing. It just went over my head. So, but I decided that when I did learn it, that I would actually teach and train it, and I would teach others how to make money from the comfort of their home or phone. So my son and I, we relaunched Get Fearless Freedom is the name of the company. We relaunched in 2019, and it's a multi-use. You can actually use the funnels for any business opportunity. So if you come onto this Zoom and you have another business opportunity, great. We stick and stay with the presentation to share what Get Fearless Freedom does for you and how you can earn with commissions. But the cool part about it is a hybrid. So I've actually used it to rank to many, many leaderboards in the past 5 years. But when I relaunched it last year, I've been obviously steadily growing this community and putting $500 and $1,000 in people's pockets, and they love it. So in February, I launched a callback hotline, and that's been going really, really good. And so we did that in February, amongst all of our crazy family life. But I was telling Ben today, I said, I'm from New York, not the city, but I'm from New York, so I like chaos. But even though I'm a country person, I love actually just a lot of busyness and a lot of things going on. So I said, all right, we're going to launch this callback hotline. And 71 callers have called in March alone. So you can test that out tonight if you want, if you haven't listened to the sizzle message. But it's a very easy 3-step process in order to make sales with Get Fearless Freedom. And you don't even have to know sales. You don't have to be a salesperson. But like Rob will explain, hey, you were born to sell, you know? So we're going to get started. And again, if you're listening to my Facebook Live, you can jump on because I'll turn it off when I share some of the campaigns, because I do have people that like to spy in on us and see what we're doing. So I will, of course, go off live when I get to that part. So I'm going to introduce my son, Robert. He's been working with me behind the scenes and now out in front for years. And he decided that he did not want to go into corporate America and to do the 9 to 5. I have one child that is an entrepreneur, and then my daughter is actually in paralegal. She's in the law. So it's kind of nice to have someone as an attorney, or, you know, she's striving to become an attorney in the family. But anyway, my son helps my husband and I with our businesses. And so he's going to be doing the presentation tonight. His name's Robert. And so we're going to get started. So welcome, everybody. I'm excited for tonight.
Wow, what a crowd.
Here
It's
we go.
awesome to have you guys.
There he
I
is.
got it. I got it. I had myself muted. What a crowd. What a crowd.
Awesome.
It's awesome to have you guys on. Yeah, my name's Robert, and I've actually worked with my mother for 7 years now in the industry, and then in the background over 12 with her as well. So we've been on, online going at it and helping literally tens of thousands of people online. And it feels like hundreds of thousands just because the branch out effect. Essentially, we trained one person that then trained 100 people, and it's just amazing. So if it's the first time you've heard about us, just type a number one for the first time. It's awesome to have new faces, everyone from like Texas, Ohio, Nashville. Wow, this is freaking amazing. So yeah, nice to definitely see you guys tuning in, brand new. It's very awesome. We like about these Zooms is it's a platform that's really calm, really unique, something that's where you get on a Zoom and you feel like, oh gosh, here's another opportunity here. We want to make that a little more gentle. We want to make sure that you guys understand that this business is a business in a box. It's a very easy product and digital products that we have. And the thing is, in 2024, when I started learning about, this 7 years ago, I was like, okay, how are we going to look forward? How are we going to get to a point where, you hear about this stuff, you hear about AI, you hear about this, and you hear about all this craziness, and then you're like, where is the basics? Where is the easy way to make money online and have a community that backs you? So that's why we have some amazing rock stars on here. Also, whoever invited you, sponsors probably have invited. I call them family, is really where it's at. And mom's going to be muting people as we're getting on. And I'm just so pumped. I actually just got out of the gym just a couple hours ago. So I'm just all very positive and got a lot of good energy tonight. So let's go. Let's go. All right. So this is March, still March. It's yep, March 25th, right? So 3.25.24. All right. So this is our presentation, and the best part is, and this is really amazing right tonight, is it's not a network marketing program. Now, this is right alone a reason to stay on the Zoom because I could not stand personally talking to friends and family, bugging them, my old coworkers from Verizon when I quit 7 years ago. I just could not stand literally networking this, right? I wanted an automated system to actually literally be able to just simply advertise a website, which you're going to learn tonight, and then be able to just rinse and repeat. So the best part is we've made it simple where this is a little code line, right? I'm their techie guy, but basically all it is as simply as you're advertising a website, you're getting them through that funnel, and then we do the rest. And you're going to learn about that. That's how awesome this is. So it's the easiest business ever created, and we actually mean it like this. Like if once you actually see this, you're going to be like, okay, where's the join link tonight? Done for you business in a box. Okay, there's my little what an emoji kind of looks like me right there, right? Except for he doesn't have a tank top on, but there he is on his Mac, and he's like, okay, I want to show you guys how it's done for you. So as you are coming on brand new,
Are they
please
actually
mute your
trying?
microphone. I just as I'm
Hello,
saying
that's what
that, I'm hearing background noise. So mom is actually really good. She's my best pal, and my mama, she helps me mute everyone in the background. And no distractions tonight, no changing the cat litter, no ordering from Burger King. We actually had someone the other night last week actually order from Burger King. I'm not kidding. I actually became hungry, which I don't like Burger King. I like In-N-Out Burger on the West Coast. So that's me. So I was like, oh, that's In-N-Out Burger? No, that sounds like Burger King. So that was a little joke there. But we have some success stories and we want to talk about them beforehand and before we start talking about Get Fearless Freedom. So we have our winner's circle, and we have a lot of great faces on here that are in the circle that's actually on the Zoom tonight. And so it's been a very, very amazing and fun adventure to see everyone win in online, and on our actual Zooms, bringing them to people and making the money over and over and over again. And so we have, examples and results. We have Christina on here. She actually has defeated cancer. That's amazing. Wow. Praise God above. That is incredible. I'm very, very excited to hear that stuff, where people can work a business and they're actually able to beat, their challenges in life, but also still make money online. We have Mary Beth with upgrades, and you're going to learn how the system's so easy to upgrade from one level to the next. And you're going to see sales like Gregory last night, guys. Nick's on here. He can wave to you guys, and Gregory can wave to you guys. Literally, Gregory made $1,000 last night. Yep, they're waving. So there they are, very excited, and that's an awesome photo, both of you guys, gentlemen,
Ooh,
at
good job,
San
guys.
Francisco. Love that, love that. Golden Gate Bridge. So this is what we're talking about. Actually, people that are real and they're actually making literally real results. So We have here Angie and Ben. They're actually on this exact Zoom, and they have been literally like rocket launching, beating NASA and SpaceX, and actually sales. I feel that with their sales and their launch that they've done with Get Fearless Freedom, 4,500 in just a week. I mean, just think about that. That's 100% commissions you guys are going to learn about. So very good to them, and they're amazing. So weekend money we had over the weekend, we had a lot of stuff going on. Just Dave tonight, $1,000 joined in on the community, and 5,000 cents Friday. And we've had an insane weekend just alone. Okay. We had Vince. Vince is actually, I think, on here, but if he is, what was really cool is he actually upgraded with us. So he was at the 200 level and he upgraded out into the 1,000. And when he started applying this, look at the lead flow he's getting in his AWeber list. This is insane. The click rates, the opt-ins, and you see with advertising website, you're going to see how hot this is. And our rock star friend Sam making those upgrades. So pretty cool. Again, I can show you all the other results that we've been getting in this community. So just going right through, we have Tony here, never seen a system convert so well. And you know, the cool thing about Get Fearless Freedom is you're going to see this is honesty, this is an integrity built product, a program where you're going to hear a lot of words in the industry, and I'm going to talk about them right now. You're going to hear a lot of words like passive and easy money and stuff like that. And what I see and I find with those words is passive means you don't do a thing. And that is where I feel those words are twisted. So what we've done is we made it realistic. We wanted to know and we wanted to show you that look, an automated system is actually really where it's at. It's not the fakery words out there like passive. So that's why it's automated. We have our folks here, our family that is making this over and over and over again with that automation. So lights, camera, action. With saying that, we have an earnings disclaimer. We like to do it different here. A lot of things out there, like, not wanting to talk about this, but it is your dedication, your desire, and your motivation to earn that money. However, the really cool part about this entire system is it's that automation, it's that ease to where you can advertise and get those results. So, here's a good quote by Henry Ford. Stopping advertising to save money is like stopping your watch to save time. And that really hit me. Like that literally hit me right there. I'm like, wow. So we're always advertising. Actually, by the time when you walk, you're actually advertising. And it's insane. The moment you walk into a room, you're already advertising yourself. Who are they going to judge you on? Are they going to be friendly to you? Is your smile matter? That's what I've found with human psychology. So even as much as you're judging me, right? And so that's where I found is why not have a system that takes away all that human error and judgment and put it into money making ideas and opportunities. That's why we did this. And so that's why we have really cool stuff like this. While the economy is collapsing, right? We have our 7-minute video, and you're going to learn how easy it is to get people through this funnel and sell these products. It's really cool. So we have, ads like this, the automated money system, Get Fearless Freedom, the email portal. Now here's the thing, marketing has come very, very far, like really, really far. Okay, but it also still keeps to the basics, and it's got to grab your attention, right? And so my mom, as a mastermind and over the 12 years online, she's filtered out and seen all of what's going on, right? She's seen the online hype, she's seen the passive words, she's seen the crypto, she's seen the MLMs, right? And that's why, again, you probably have seen from the ads that we've, placed that is not what this is. And so this is why, I just kind of go back to these right here, these ads and like the 80s guys, you probably are like, oh man, Rob, you're aging me right now. I'm 29 myself. So I'm still underneath that 30 mark, right? And I'll hear it after I go over the 30 mark, but I'm enjoying my 20s if you want to know. So I am enjoying it. And so I just like to joke, with you guys. But yeah, you have, ads from the dawn of time out there, right? But in 2024, we want to get to the ease of what we've done. We've made an easy twist with reselling digital products and tools. And this is actually really fun. And you're going to learn why it's so easy to do it. So we have digital marketing revolution. The digital marketing revolution, Mom, if you could keep those,
Yeah, can everybody please stay muted as you come
that would
on
be
on
awesome.
the Zoom?
Be
Yeah,
very
I had
cool.
to kick a couple people off because they're not muting.
Oh, right. Okay. But so the digital marketing revolution, the thing what I've noticed about it is it actually became a big shift, right? And so 2019, we came in and we started creating Get Fearless Freedom, right? That was our founding year of when we founded Get Fearless Freedom. Then, boom, pandemic hit. And everyone was freaking out. Everyone was freaking out. Where do I make money? How do I make money? And so we were like, wait a minute, let's get back to literally all of what we've learned, pandemic or not. We wanted to find a way to actually make money into people's pockets, not be the third party company that takes it in and holds it. You're going to learn about that. We wanted to make sure you guys can sell these digital products with ease. So there we go. Let me just get back. Okay, there we go. So, really fun fact is this. During the gold rush, most miners, right, actually lost money. Mom loves this fact right here. But people who sold the picks, the shovels, the tents, the blue jeans, Levi's, right, made a nice profit. And this was very, very important by Peter Lynch. And when he quoted this, it was the total truth that the people that did that actually made the most money. So that's where Get Fearless Freedom comes in. And how important it is, of course, in 2024 is email marketing, the benefits of online marketing, the potential to go viral. You have an ease to get started tonight and things like that. So you got to ask yourself. So tonight, all 50 of you guys on, and of course, Mom does the live streams and everyone watching the replays. You got to ask yourself, if you could simply post an ad, type in number 7. I love sevens. It's one of my favorite numbers. Type in number 7. If you could simply post ads like you saw, right? Very simple ads in 2024. Could you do this business if we closed your sales, we set up your members, we did a done for you emailing? Yes, we take care of emailing. You're going to learn about that. Phenomenal. Done for you social media images. Literally, I do them all. I have a great team behind me that does it. We have a callback center to the hotline to my mom, the company owner. Would you be genuinely interested in that? And I'm seeing the comments flow. I love seeing the comments flow. So simple ads. Download them on your phone, post away, and you start to get those flow of leads. That's what I'm talking, right? That's what I'm talking about. So it's like, yeah, baby, like Austin Powers. So it's like that's what I really, really love about Get Fearless Freedom is we give you the ads, get the website, you get the funnel, and it's so simple. So the history of Get Fearless Freedom, we go back to 2019, right? It's not your get rich system. It's where it was built with humbleness, right? It was built with my mother's 12 plus years online and over 35 years self employed. My whole life, I have seen my mom and dad self employed. Now you're thinking, oh, Robert got a silver spoon given to him. No, not at all, actually. I've been through foreclosures, homes taken away, over $1 million embezzled. I mean, I've seen it all, and
Yeah.
I personally have gone through things, even in my own 7 years. And I got tired of it. I was furious because right around this year was the very time I personally had issues with some partnerships. So that's why I took the race board and took the racer I met and I went, that's it. We're literally creating Get Fearless Freedom. I'm tired, mother and son, we're going to go at it and we're going to help the industry. And this is our family right here. We
Exactly.
travel, we love it with a passion. Traveling is literally like our middle name. Might as well go in the DMV and just change it. Travel. What? Travel. So it's honestly what it's like. I mean, it's amazing
We're
what the
always
lifestyle
traveling.
has given us. I'm beyond grateful. It is just a true blessing to have, and a blessing you guys are on as well. You guys are all a blessing. It's beautiful to have you guys on and see what, our vision is in the online space, mother and son. So that's why we do it. I have, a big, great family. And what I mean by big is love, right? And that's the highest vibration. So from cold, right, to the soul. And that's why we help close your sales and make it with ease when you start to market Get Fearless Freedom. And that's awesome, but let's show the money. Okay, let's go there. It's a simple one-click payment system setup, and that's it. Oh, Easter Bunny. Hey, buddy. I guess he hopped in.
There's
That's
an
cute.
Easter bunny.
He hopped in. There you go. All right. So payment options. We have a 200, a 500, and 1,000 level, and they all pay out 100%. That's awesome, right? And so what you're going to learn is Get Fearless Freedom never takes in the money. And I know you guys, you don't even have to comment. I know you probably are like virtually commenting on this Zoom. But you guys have probably been very, very frustrated when you see companies that promise the world and then they take and hold your money when you make a sale. That's utter bullcrap. Okay, so I really, really did not like that. I saw that. My mom, like, she literally would sell so many people get to the top of leaderboards. She would literally have all of these different things and stuff stolen from her from, you didn't make that position in MLM and
Yep.
all that stuff. And we got tired of it. So that's why we created out a simple, easy 100% commission where you guys can get paid via the peer-to-peer process. And Gregory knows what we're talking about, and everyone else on here that's a member knows what we're talking about. It's a peer-to-peer, simple. Watch this. You put in your information, right? You're going to put in how you want to get paid. So you
This is
click
in the back
here for,
office, by the way,
yep,
everyone.
this is in the back office.
So pay
This
attention.
example, this
No,
example
no
right here, I personally
multitasking.
type. Yeah, so it's so easy. So I type this out right here. You put your Cash App, you put your Venmo, whatever you want to get paid in. If you want to get paid in silver coins, Amazon, whatever you want to do, right? Very flexible to how you are, Wise, Zelle, Bitcoin, anything right there, right? And so watch this. This is a cool part. The next phase is you click here to continue. And by the way, when you guys join tonight, you're gonna see this screen. It's gonna be blank, of course. You can even type in hi, right? Just to have it filled out. And as soon as you click continue, you want to click continue again. You don't want to click off. You don't want to, knock the computer over. Oh, cat, hey, come here. That kind of thing, right? Make sure you're clicking continue and look at that. You get a link automatically to market Get Fearless Freedom. It's that easy. And then everything else, comes with advancement on how you want to use the system, emails, stuff like that. But that is how easy it is to get your link. And then of course you can forward it however you want to do it. But that's that link right there. That's how easy it is. And so what we've done is we've mastered the classic sales funnel, building that awareness, bringing and building that awareness, getting that discovery, right? Just like Nick discovered Greg's funnel and he said, okay, valuation. I'm watching the video, I'm seeing the funnel flow. Okay, now I have an intent. Hey, Greg, I'm going to get with you. Boom, purchase. And it's that simple. So that's what we are at. But look, we got to face something that's a true elephant in the room. I don't have peanuts for the elephant in the back, so unfortunately, but there is an elephant in the room. This right here, Windows 98 capture page programs. There's a lot of programs out there online, right? But what happens is they don't have the proper way to actually capture the lead. They're getting people distracted by looking at the grass, the ocean, the rocks, everything but, and then at the contact information gets people really, really like, I don't know about this one. It asks for the phone number. They don't like that. They ask for the name, the freaking blood type, the social, everything it seems right nowadays with those type of capture pages. So what we've done is we made a very, very simple process called capture emails and you make the money. And where it is we have this very, very simple. I know you're like, wow, this is simple. We have a very, very simple capture page program creator right here for the funnels, like I said. And you have this where you can type it out, okay? And we have high converting capture pages. These are the ones, by the way, that are done by major, major marketers, and they don't want to tell you they're using Get Fearless Freedom. But that's the thing. And so we have this right here. We have an incredible capture page creator. I'm telling you, 1, 2, 3, you have literally your capture page that created. And we can have this system be used for your existing offer. If you have something, you're like, hey, I saw this. I want to like expand my wealth. I want to expand my income. But then you're like, wait. I don't know if GFF can be used for my existing offer. And then you find out, wow, actually can. So yes, you can use that for an existing offer. And look how easy this back office is. You have your capture page creator, your campaign organizer, your video bridge page, and your picture page creator, your emailing, your affiliate links. I mean, everything's so simple. And the reason why we wanted to make it simple looking is because guess what? I hear feedback. I hear feedback and I see websites that are this and click this and they look like apple.com, right? So complex. And so we wanted to get down to the basics of email and marketing and social media marketing and all that stuff and simply get it down to this, creating that campaign and getting that link easy for you guys. And you saw here we have like capture pages like this. This is actually really cool. We have ones that are used for other companies. People use this for, you know, their health products, things like that, window tinting businesses, dog groomers, you name it. You know, landscapers, they use this. Realtors, by the way, big hint. You could resell what you're about to see also in this. So we have three amazing levels. You saw the $200, so that's a one-time affiliate payment. You have the funnel building, you have the training, the community support, affiliate integration, and then the best part, you can upgrade at any time. So if you join at that 500, and of course into that 1,000, you can upgrade. So the $500 level, this one really gets awesome. Okay, and this one I have to actually, you already know what you're getting here at the you know base level, but this right here is really hot. Okay. And the Craigslist auto reply software is literally the only software in the industry. And we have this right here, and you guys get to get this tonight. The Craigslist auto reply software. This is not a vacation reply. Everything I'm showing you is not a white label product. This is all built from the ground up of our own programming code. This is completely from zero and ones to what you're seeing. This is not, we're paying Peter in the back and Paul, and we're, you know, overlaying and just, you know, putting wallpaper right, essentially on a program, and then we're the front. No, no, no. We are the owners and we have this for you guys. So you can literally post ads in Las Vegas, Craigslist, Phoenix, San Diego, Houston, Miami, everywhere. You know, Pittsburgh, you name it, up in Michigan. It doesn't matter because this software can be used in anywhere around the globe with Craigslist. And you can actually get these automated sales come to you. It's really cool. Now, part of the $500 level, I like to talk about this pretty lightly, and we do have people that have had some great success with this flipping. And what we do is we saw the American Pickers, right, and the Pawn Stars and all of them, and we're like, my dad and I, by the way, we have a business on the side, and we do flipping. That's our favorite thing. In fact, we were talking about that today, and we're like, man, we gotta do this and this and that. And you know, it's pretty interesting. This one right here is they don't tell you, right? You're like, I want to flip that. I want to make $5,000 on a product on an antique. Well, we show you where the websites are. That's pretty awesome right there. So the Lamborghini level, okay? So this is a top 1,000 level. And soon we will be adding a $2,000 level coming in around May. I just wanted to let you guys know that you definitely want to jump in at that 1,000 level tonight, okay? You're going to see all the masterminds. We have a mastermind. We had a mastermind last night. That was phenomenal. That was like literally like the kitchen sink being thrown in and everyone's like, wow, I didn't know that, that's amazing. And so it was really amazing and helpful, and that's what you're going to learn at the $1,000 level is you get everything that you just saw plus with all of this included. So my mom actually has a really this is where it's funny, interesting, and she's going to laugh, and she's, you know, we go back and forth. She picks on me, I pick on her. But when she gets a haircut and I go in maybe later, right? I just go in the next day and I say, hey, I asked for you, Jennifer. And she goes, oh, I know. Yeah, your mom. Yeah, she told me about this about you. And yeah, that. And I go, whoa, whoa. I mean, like, so that's how my mom is with marketing. She loves telling people how to succeed. And that's what I freaking love about her. And that's why the secrets to top income earners and sponsors are not sharing. Guys, they don't want you to know. They act like, hey, I want you to succeed. And then they don't even tell you anything. It's so pathetic. I don't like it. And so that's why we have the YouTube success, that step-by-step training, how my mom has mastered even a channel that hasn't even hit 5,000 subscribers. She has underneath that, she still has amazing success because that's what YouTube don't want you also to know. And that's why we have an incredible extension that we found. You're going to get access to that information, and you're going to learn about our secrets with the YouTube success as well as our masterminds. We also have incredible trainings inside. This was our actual mastermind. I literally did a screenshot of the last mastermind here. I was right there at the top. My mom, Sandy, we had everyone,
That
Victor,
last night,
Bob, you, Phyllis. Yeah, that was literally
that's last
last
night.
night. I
That's cool.
scrubbed it to that point. So that was our last mastermind. That one was a really hot one. And Gregory and many others were on, Ben, you name it. I mean, it was really awesome to get at that 1,000. We have going beyond the limits. You know, this is really important. This is some really good stuff at the 1,000 level as well. And of course, think about it, 1,000. So in the comments, you can put $1,000 if you would literally be ecstatic and like, oh, literally like out of your mind if you just got $1,000 payment cash app right to your phone. Put $1,000 in the comments. I love the comments. I love seeing these come in. But can you imagine getting $1,000? Just think about that
While
right
we're on
there.
the
You're
Zoom, I just
knowing
had a
the
member make
value.
200.
And people spend 40, 50, 100 grand, 200 grand on information that literally is provided in a community like we have. And they, 1,000 is literally nothing, right? 1,000, bring out the old calculator here, right? And just in a month, a 30-day period is $33.33. That's good numbers, right? $33.33 per day to get yourself into that, so it's so awesome. Just do, there we go. Yep. It's so freaking cool what we've done. And this is the best part, right? This is actually the best part. Remember when I said advertise and we take care of the rest? That's where I'm getting to. This is great, but how do we follow up? How? Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit tonight. 44% of people actually give up after the first attempt. First attempt. You're thinking, Rob, there's so much competition out there. There's so many little people. Don't take that out of your mind. There is people that give up at the first person that tells them no. We have a system that automates the yes. Amen right there, right? That's amazing right there. That right there is a reason. And so that's why the speed and the essence of that follow up in that funnel, getting your link out there, being able to actually automate this system and be able to get money into your pocket is the best part right there. And so that's what you're going to learn. If you could mute mom, it's Tyrena. If
I'm
you could mute
trying to
her.
find Tyrena. Tyrena, can you mute?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. All right. You got, I'm gonna dock you $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna charge you $1,000. No, I'm kidding.
Right. So anyways, where the follow-up is ignored, right? It's insane when you see these statistics where the follow-up statistics are given 44% give up after that first sale. We're talking about, this is the best part, and this is why you're going to love Get Fearless Freedom, is we are the company that contacts them like that. You know what I mean? We have a way of that follow-up. And that's where the 50% actually where it comes in the sale is actually people go to the company that contacts them first. Now I'll give you an example. I am guilty. I am guilty. But I got an email and it says, "Hey Robert, we have the new iPhone 15 Pro Max." I got the email from Apple, not Verizon, Apple. I go, all right, that's it. I got to get a new one. I literally drove 2 hours down into the local. I was up doing some camping and stuff like that, hiking. I was like, that's it. One email got me into a new phone. And so I give you an example is that, right? But really, ultimately, it comes down to the 92% right here. After 92%, after no calls, after the fourth call. So what we're looking at is people don't they start to give up, right? That 92% start to really give up. And that's why we come in to this part, mom's favorite part. This is rich. She gets
My
so
favorite
happy
part.
here.
Everybody
Let
write this
us
down. If you're looking at your phone or your TV or whatever, if you're multitasking, this is the number I want you to dial. This is the number if you have questions for me. Speak to me personally. I close your sales. I got off five phone calls today alone. And almost all of them are joining. Like I have a really, really high closing ratio. So I've been doing this for 12 years. So there really isn't anything that I've always loved Zooms, but I love phone calls. So please write this down. 1-800-995-0795 with your sponsor's ID. Where do you find the ID? You find it in the email that you got in order to get on the Zoom. Very easy, right? Very easy process.
very easy. Yeah, it's so awesome the way the system flows, you know, and then we have this callback where we have the hotline into the world's greatest money system. And you guys are gonna see my mom will do, we will go off live off the recording. We're gonna show you the back office, what you get
Yes.
a preview of this insane system. And what I really want to talk about is the done for you emailing portal. Now, this part, this is where I know you guys are probably at home, mostly watching. This is the part where you take your imaginary seatbelt and strap it in because this part is where everyone messes up, okay? And this is where money is truly printed, okay? It's in the emails, okay? There's a lot of this talk about the social medias and stuff like that. This is coming from a 29-year-old. I even understand email marketing because it's extremely, extremely popular still. So, what we do is you never have to learn to write an email again. That right there is phenomenal. We have our done for you portal that actually pockets you $2 to $1,000 per sale sign up. We have a custom secure API portal thing, right? Mom's going to show you where it will literally protect your leads. So when you're starting to market Get Fearless Freedom, you connect into the autoresponder and you start to build your list, right? Every bit of those leads are API encrypted protection. And you're going to see it's insane what we do. But basically, if anyone knows techiness, right? I mean, I'm a techie guy. So I'm going to explain it to you in techie. I'm going to explain it to you in kindergarten. Techie is that it's a 512-bit SSL encryption, HTTPS. It's where it literally is encrypted like this. We don't know anything. It's between the server and Get Fearless Freedom and the API, right? So it's very easy, protects your leads. It's a mass prediction permission-based email broadcaster. If anyone knows about 2024 marketing, you cannot market to people that didn't want that information. So we actually go in compliance, make sure that's right. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You click, you connect your email in, and that's it. And of course, you abide to their standards of the emailing with Aweber and get response. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go with their, how you create their account with them. And it's a first and only in the industry. We literally made it where when you capture all the leads, you start building at hundreds of people. Guess what? My mom's incredible 7-figure earner emails go out to your leads with your protection and everything it's just so insane with that done for you email portal. And how often do businesses send emails? Well, the thing is 54% of small businesses send emails once per week. That's it. I know you guys probably know what I'm talking about. If you've ever gotten in like maybe like a Pet Depot or a Pet Supply, sometimes you like I get the emails out once a week about their new offers for pet products. Well, that's normal. My mom is a gorilla when it comes to email marketing. She's phenomenal. She emails nearly every day,
I
and
did two
it's not,
times today.
yeah, she is so good at generating this revenue in this billion-dollar industry. So you're going to see the numbers down at the bottom right. We're talking literally $12.33 billion already projected for this year. And next year, of course, you can see it's jumping all the time. And so don't let those TikTokers and people on YouTube shorts and all that, try to knock you out of the email marketing. It's extremely big. And in fact, Ben on
It
here,
is.
he can
I got a lot of email
attest to it, and
marketers.
so many people on here can attest to it.
Absolutely.
So that's why, okay, these are some stats, just wanted to jump through here though. That's why we made it very simple to join, okay? So that's why we're going to talk about money again. And so when you register your account, we're going to go through that process tonight. Very simple. Is you choose a level. Okay. So there's two payments, and this is how it will work. The first payment is the admin fee. Okay, so all the goodies that you saw, the hosting, you name it, the 1-800 number line included, the unlimited capture pages, unlimited campaigns. Yes, by the way, those are unlimited. Our bridge pages. We have everything and more. Okay, to do that, the callback service where we email your leads, everything of that, that's all included at $1.56 per day, only $47 a month. And then what you do in order to gain that momentum of the 100% commissions, it's only that $200 level, that 500 or 1,000. That's it. And so when you do join that, okay, when you join at a lower than 1,000 level, I'm just going to explain it. It's very, very simple. But when you do that, you're going to find it's going to find the next qualified person at that level. There's no one ups or two up or binaries and this and this and that, right? They're simple where you just click on the level that you want to join with your sponsor tonight. So you click $500 level. You can always upgrade in the future. Bonus, right? However, if $1,000 sale comes in, you can work it with your sponsor, but it does find the qualified person at that 1,000 level. So it's a very simple breakdown. It's simply you want to make the money where you want to make, where you want to make it. You just choose that level. Now, if you can only afford, and that's completely fine. If you can only afford that certain level, again, that 500 level is definitely the sweet spot, and you can learn, you can get, leverage yourself a part of this community. It's pretty cool. We follow up with your prospects. We answer all their questions. We have these weekly Zooms here. And of course, we have the integration where you can connect to that Aweber, that get response. Very, very simple. And you can
Yeah,
see
pause
that
right there for a
47.
second, Rob. I just was
Sure, this one?
answering,
Yeah.
yeah, so some people on here that are new, and I was brand new, so I'm just always remembering when I first started, what is Aweber? What is a autoresponder? It's essentially your livelihood. It's in an internet marketing world. You don't own Facebook, you don't own Twitter, you don't own TikTok, none of those social media platforms we own. But what you can own is actually a database. So, we've had databases for like 35 years. I mean, I used to have a carpet cleaning business, for gosh sakes, when I first met Bob when I was 20, and I used to write down all my customers by hand, by notebooks. Now we're spoiled in the online world because we can tap into an existing software where there's, people that can help you. And then you can set up an automation to where my system's sending out for you. So GFF is a kind of like a liaison, so to speak, of software in order to push out to your database. So Ben is right. Aweber is your contact management system.
Yep.
That's actually what it is. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that you don't have to be techie. I'm not techie. We have Rob here. He helps everybody get set up. And you don't have to know a thing, because that's what Get Fearless Freedom is it's an educational e-learning community. So like I said, there's no question that's silly. I want everybody to get their questions answered tonight, but I don't even have to know anything about Aweber, especially with Get Fearless Freedom. All you have to do is create a list, you click one button in the back office, and then you start advertising. It's about that fast. So anyway, I just had to say that, Rob. Sorry. I just
That's
wanted
that's
to.
very good. I appreciate you always, Mom, with adding those things
Mhm.
because when we talk about, going back to the advertising, right? When you're
Mhm.
walking, you walk into a room, you name it. You're always advertising when you talk about a movie you like, things like that. And so I had a thing, actually a really big revolution, I call explosion, happened in my head about 7 years ago. And my mom was the one that sparked it. She said, "Are you going to literally waste your time on Facebook clicking like on cat memes and watching bulldog videos all the day, all the time? Or are you going to simply advertise a website?" And I go,
Right.
"What?"
Well, I said
And
that to you, and I
Mhm.
didn't mean to make it sound.
No, it was good. It was, she
Yeah.
did it in a very loving way. Yep.
Yes. But it's true.
Very.
But the other thing is I used to tell, and I've told many, many people this, and I've taught so many, many people, is that you cannot base your business on Facebook. Who remembers the Facebook that just got wiped out for like I don't know, a couple hours. To me, it was a vacation. Does anyone remember that recently? If you do, just put
It
yes in here.
was insane.
But I had a lot of network marketers and a lot of teams that would contact me. They were texting me, they were emailing me. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do now, Tammy? And I says, did you build that Aweber? Did you build that Get Response? Did you build your list? Because if you have your team, and I'm talking to anyone out there, if you have your team built on your social media platform, and then all of a sudden they take that away from you, they can take it away from you at any time. What are you going to do? Is your business
Yep.
still going to be there? No. So you got to understand something with my knowledge and my years of experience of online, things can just go away just like that. See, so you want to make sure that you're not building all of your teams onto the social media platform. So your Aweber, your database, might as well just call it a database. Your customers, I've coached and I've actually mentored a lot of business owners, even just even around the area that I live in, and I say to them, do you email your customers every day? Salons, dentists, doctors, you name it. I had a couple doctors actually last year, they've passed away. But anyway, I had two dentists and they actually used a GFF for their database. So you can use this system to collect. You got to collect leads, okay? You have to have some way of getting in touch with your customers, okay? And that's the reason why I love this system. It's very, very simple. So you can be a reseller and look at the results. This is what we have. This is just recent too. We've been so busy.
I always update these. Yeah, I always do the screenshots and stuff like that.
Right? What was the
This
question?
is
Questions? We got a couple people asking Carlos. So it's more of a copy, paste, and share. Well, sure, you can call it that if you'd like. If you can upload a image to social media, or if you can purchase clicks or traffic, which I actually have packages, and I'll share that here tonight. Yeah, you can market this business, especially with the Craigslist
oh
training
yeah.
that we did.
That alone is a lead magnet. Being able to create a Craigslist account with our reply, be
Mhm.
able to get people opting in into that, and then rinse and repeat. What we
Oh,
want
Keith
to
had a question too, right before we go into the bonus.
sure.
Again, we have to buy another program like Aweber. Oh, I see what you're saying, Keith. I thought you meant a whole nother system, because there's other systems where you got to buy a program and then you got to buy a marketing system around it. And that's not how it is here with GFF. You actually, yes, you can get Aweber, but you can get a free account with Aweber. Okay.
Yep.
So the $47, I mean, I run my business right around $300 a month, you know, $300 a month for 5 figures. I mean, that's crazy. I used to actually, when we had our mortgage broker business, this is gonna go back a little bit, but I had about 15 grand in overhead before I could even take a profit. 15 grand. Valerie, you remember those days when you had to have the off, and the those brick and mortar businesses. Now people are so used to free apps, free apps, free apps. You got a lot of free apps. You got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got all these free apps, but I'm telling you, if you want to build a correct business and you want to do this and you actually want to, and I've coached and trained a lot of people, you do need to have some costs, and it's tax deductible. Let's face facts. If you still have a 9 to 5, all this stuff is tax deductible, and I'm not going to get
Yep.
into that. Obviously I'm not an accountant, I'm not an attorney, I don't do any of the, consulting on that, but I'm just saying any expenses that you have is a write-off and a tax deduction. So here's some great pages Rob's going to go over.
Yeah, so part of a bonus for 3 people, the first 3 people that join, the sponsor, okay, can build this into the 1,000 level. So I have a service on top of this, and by the way, there's no set different markups and got to get this, got to get that. What I do is I do transparency. So I want to show that this is a service I offer, and I offer to everyone, existing members, people that are coming in brand new, This is a setup where it's typically only 175 bucks. Okay. That's a one time, and I do a complete setup. I'm talking connect your Awebers. I'm talking load you with 20 plus capture pages and your bridge pages. I work with you, to make it look like myself as a presenter or my mother or anyone as a marketer. So I do this, I organize you in an email. You're going to get an email that kicks back that I actually organize you. You fill out a simple form, and that is simple. You get all these different marketing images. You can see right here, I have a list of what I do, all the funnels I create. And the thing is, the system doesn't need that. I just do it over the above. If you want to do that, jump, kickstart. And so typically, that's where the 175 value, you can technically ask your sponsor tonight, whoever they, invited, and if they want to bake in as a bonus for you to join tonight, it's typically 175. I'm going to knock 50 bucks off that setup. So only 125 per setup, but that's for the first three. So who jump in, mom knows she'll see the emails, the people that join their sponsor tonight. But the first three, that's all it will be. And then it jumps back to 175, but they still can bake it in, right? Still can bake it into the $1,000 level, but these are not needed. This is not, again, everything you saw how the one click worked, right? And you can go through that, and it's very simple. So it's sign up. It's very, very simple. Again, first three gets the setup for 50 bucks off tonight. So, and then of course, I'm gonna stop the screen share on my end, and she can explain how to set up any questions you guys have and everything to get you guys rocking and rolling and see the automation. Any questions you have beyond what I've covered, I always love hearing it. Feedback, personal, like to me, you can go, "Hey, Rob, oh yeah, hey there." I can talk. So there we go.
Sure. That's awesome. And do we have any members on here that would like to come out and share their experiences? Because this is member time. Carlos is asking a question. So in the 12 years that I've actually been marketing online, that is everyone making money that joins? No. I have actually about 200 people have never logged into their back office. So it's just a stat. It'd be like saying to a gym owner, does everybody that goes to the gym lose weight? It's just being honest. Not everybody makes money, no, because not everybody takes action. There's some people, like I said, that don't even log into the back office, but I do
Yep.
have tons and tons of testimonials of people making money. Yes, if they take action on it. I've actually had people that have been working with me for 7 years, 8 years, and they're on their own, they're doing other communities and everything like that. I've taught people way back when, when it was just like what was it, a $50 program I got into one time, and then I taught him, and now he has a major community. So yeah, it really just really depends on the person and what they're going to do with this. You can make $2,000 a month, or you can run with me and make 50 grand a month. That's where I'm at. So it just really depends. And then there's some people that come to me and actually say, I can't make too much money every month. And I said, really? They said, no, because of my disability or my, income situation. So everybody is different on this planet, you know, but it will really depend on you and your efforts. I want to make sure that this community, and I've had this community for, since 2019. So there's no outlandish income claims. I can't make any income claims. Even if you went to buy a Starbucks franchise or a Subway franchise, they're not going to tell you how much money you're going to make with it. They can give you guesstimates, they can give you a yearly guesstimate, but they're not going to tell you exactly what you're going to make. It's impossible. And I won't do that. I see other communities out there pitching and talking that way, but I'm going to keep mine. And because people rely on this, they rely on me to, to make sure this is staying up and staying compliant. They don't even
Tammy,
have to go to the gym, LOL. Yeah, exactly, Leah. But no, I mean, I've gotten all sorts of questions throughout the years, and like I said, if you take and you absorb and you learn the information, and it's very simple lead generation. Obviously, because you got onto this Zoom, you either got invited by an email, Facebook post, or something, and we have images and everything done for you. But I'm gonna have Gregory talk tonight, and then anyone else that wants to after him to share their experiences. He just got in and he just made $1,000, for example. But again, I don't like to hype it up, but you can literally make money tomorrow if you wanted to. And that's where I was at. That's the reason why I love get paid today type programs. Okay. In fact, I have one coming in, calling in right now, but I'm gonna take that into voicemail, and then someone else just got a $200 sale while we're on the Zoom. So go ahead, Gregory.
All right. Well, well, thank you very much. And Rob, great job as usual presenting this. And to dovetail what you were saying on like the franchise, like the Subway, it's incredible. The other thing they don't tell you is that, okay, so once you're up and running, you've bought all their stuff and you've paid the $500,000 or whatever you did just to be able to begin to possibly one day make money. Then you're paying 20, 30, 40% along the way, et cetera, et cetera. Right here where we are right now, it's incredible because it's a one time, whatever you pay the one time,
Mm-hmm.
your first sale, you're flush. So
That's
I don't
right.
know where else and what other business you can find that's going to happen. And the other thing is, as a great example, is like last night on a mastermind call, while we were sitting right here and on the call, you alerted me that I had a sale, and I'm sitting right where I'm sitting right now, and I got $1,000 coming in. It's not going to happen for everybody, no, but I put the word out,
Yeah.
yeah, and here we are. But the other thing is I remember Nick was asking me, he said, well, what do you sell? And I said, well, or what's your product? And I said, it's freedom, and I said, you want
Mm-hmm.
some? Because
Yeah.
really it's like, I love the analogy when people say you go, someone says they're going to the hardware store, they want to drill. Well, they don't really want to drill, they want a hole. They want the thing that can make the hole, so it's like, why don't we just go right to the end and just you want the freedom. We've got all the tools in here that anyone would need to have that happen. And also, we also have to have the tools that anybody who's already a marketer. I'm in I was actually in another company, and they're great and all that kind of stuff, but they're having trouble getting their funnels together. Well, Tammy's got a bunch of them right here, free for you, and I'm like, what? And so not only do we have whatever anybody would require to be free right here, just follow directions, and it is so. I love the simplicity, like Rob was saying. It's laid out so simplistically. I love that even I can do it. I've just the ADD and tech challenge, all that kind of stuff, and I can glide right through it.
Yeah, you
But
got it done in like a half an hour, I remember.
You didn't even use my service, by
Yeah,
the way,
he didn't even
guys.
use it. Yeah.
That's how easy it is. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
That's
about.
how easy it is.
yeah, and it's duplicable. That's the bottom line. And then the
Yeah,
one
I had to
the
have
nail
make
that
sure it was duplicatable for sure.
Yeah, and the nail that drives it home is, and I always talk about the CIDI. Can I do it? That's a make or break deal for anybody. And when it comes down to it, you have the things that could make anybody free that wants to be. But can I do it? Well, yeah, I'm sitting here doing nothing, and Tammy's closing sales for me. Yes, of course you can. It's your desire, and then all that's handled in the background in the back office with mindset and everything. That's super duper important as well. But I could go on all day, but I'm just going to stop right there. But thank you for putting this together. I feel great about just being able to share this. And if I want to make 50 sales, that's 50 grand in a month if I want to, or it's up to me.
Yeah, that's what I love right there. It's literally up to you. And that's what I love about daily pay and, systems like this, that you can just jump in. And if you know someone that wants to make money, hey, maybe you want to do some drop cards. I don't know if Kevin's on here. I have a lot of people that just, they're so busy. They're just advertising because they know I will close the sale. And I have literally 2 ways I do that. I have my done for you email, like everybody got on here. So again, all you're doing is advertising. So this is what it blows my mind is like when we were mortgage brokers, we would have to knock on doors. We'd have to follow up with them. And we didn't have no email database when Bob and I were mortgage brokers. So we did it all old school. Is there any on here 50s, 60s crowd? Anyone? Because like I said, I am used to working hard. I'm just, I was raised on a farm, and if we didn't get up and get the chickens and the milk and things like that, then we didn't eat. This generation, this young generation, they got it easy. They just go click, click. Oh, they got a Cash App. Click, click. I mean, really? It's like, and so I had to do a lot of that filing cabinet and get rid of all that, like all the hard work all the time. And so I usually only work an hour. That was last night. Well, we did a 2.5 hour Zoom. And then I do this Zoom. I run some ads during the week. And most of the time I'm actually off and running. And I've been helping my husband because he's been in and out of the hospital 4 times this year already. So you can run this business when you want, where you want, and you can make as much money as you want, honestly. And then you can invite people to these Zooms. That's why we keep getting more and more and more every week. So you get them on your list, and then I go in here, and then I have all these titles that I can go in there and I can cheat. I say, okay, it's Monday night. Guess what? I'm going to set out on Zoom 30 minutes. Okay. Another 1,500 in 24 hours. And I just type in here and I click send. For you guys that are building your list, that list that you can use for anything. I never see your leads. I can't. It's impossible. I don't have anywhere that I can see your leads back here. So you're collecting it all in your autoresponders, GetResponse and Aweber. Okay. And then this little tool here is pretty nifty. I have calls coming in here. These are my call reports. I can go in here and say, okay, who called in the past 7 days? These are all the callers that are calling in. Let's say you want to run into I have to stop the screen share. I don't want anybody collecting my leads and my team's leads. Let's say you want to run a USA Today ad. Why don't you? Why don't you run a home-based business ad? I'm looking through the names here. I know a lot of people like doing offline. I love doing offline. I did a co-op around the Christmas time. That was crazy. That was busy. I closed a lot of sales. I ran a USA Today ad, did a co-op. Boom. They watched the 7-minute video. You don't have to talk to them. I call them back, close the sale, put the money in your pocket. Now, I do have some people on here that ask me, how does that work? So if you want me to close your sales, I will give you an option. Like I talked to Ben today. Ben and Angie, hey, did you guys want to call these people or did you want me to take care of it? And Ben says, no, go ahead. You go ahead and do it. So I've spoke to 2 of his people today, for example. So if I close the sale, and again, you're not paying any extra, $47 a month. You don't have to pay for the minutes for the 800 service. Okay. It's only $47 a month, but you do pay if I close the sale. It's 20%. Some callback services charge 50. I only take 20. So again, like Rob said at the beginning, can you post an ad, the plan that we give you? It's my DMO. I literally show the traffic, the 3 vendors that I go to. I can run your traffic. I'm running traffic for people. Phyllis, how many leads did you get last night? And that was only 100 click traffic. She said it was 73. I sent Rob
73.
73. She got 73
Yes.
leads on her list just because of 1 traffic run. That was it. $75. What was she doing? She was off doing whatever she wants to do. Again, it's time freedom. It's Get Fearless Freedom is meant to have that time freedom that you're meant to literally have. Sam, how many leads did you get? He just unmuted. Maybe he wants to talk. I ran some for Sam. There's another Daniela on here. By the way, you got a $200 sale just coming in. I don't know if she's on. Daniela Taylor, she on? As I'm sitting here, there's people joining. You are? Okay. You got 200 sell. I just got a message on Messenger. Okay. So just have him make sure he sets up his registration. Okay. Sometimes people pay the sponsors first, which is fine, but they won't have access to anything. They won't have access to the back office. So how the process works. And if you have any more questions, if anyone has any other questions, I'm going to show you guys exactly how fast this is to get this set up. And I know money loves speed. So that's the reason why I like to show everybody how fast you can get this set up tonight. So who's ready to get started tonight? For the first 2 people that join at the 1,000, you'll get an actual bonus, $75. I'll actually run you double clicks tonight. You'll $75 and I'll get you a double package of really good tier 1 traffic. Tier 1 traffic means English speaking countries. I do have a lot of people. I think was it Charles Lee is over in is he in Malaysia or something, Rob? I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, he's running some traffic and I think Kevin brought him in. But this is how fast you can create a page, what Greg was talking about. This is the software back there, and don't worry about it. You get to listen to all of my videos. Step by step, there's a 3-minute video, but you really don't even need to watch the video. You got one click here, one click here, one click here, you're done. Now, if you can click a mouse to get on a Zoom, then you can click a mouse to create a capture page. This capture page is done. See that little green thingy up there? That was, my Zoom was in the way, but it's done. So you go to your actual saved pages. These are all my saved pages. This is really cool because you can have 1 page or you can have 100 pages. Again, you're getting unlimited pages, Carlos, for $47 a month. It is really quite a deal because when you go to any of the other places, you know, like click, I hate to say the word on here, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like $300 a month they charge you. Okay, so here it's 47 a month and you get 5 branded bridge pages. So that's really cool. The bridge pages that I've used over the past 5 years, I literally have printed, like everybody talks about printing money. This one here has made me over 7 figures. This one right here, okay? So I just want people to know that you don't have to create stuff all the time. You can, because there's always going to be new people, just like tonight. Look at how many new people, new faces on here. We're always going to be able to generate more leads because I'm an expert lead generator. So when you, oh, does anyone want a bonus? And maybe this Saturday, I was talking with Ben. Does anyone want that's new that can join tonight? If you join tonight, we will get you on a fast track getting started Zoom. So anyone that wants to join tonight. I see some new faces. Pete Marshall, Patrick Gallagher. Let's see who else. Carlos. I was thinking, Carlos, you were already a member. You're not a member? Huh. I could have swear. Well, I got 2 Carloses. I have a Carlos
I'm a
Taylor
member.
here. Carlos is on here.
Yeah.
You're a member.
I'm a member.
You're a member, but we got another Carlos on here.
I know I heard my name a lot just now.
Yeah. Did you bring your cousin on?
Yeah, he was on. He actually had told me he's on, and yeah, he
All
was
right. So your cousin is not Carlos, the other Carlos, huh?
on.
Does anyone speak Spanish? Because I have
That
a
would be
couple
my
Spanish
twin.
leads. I've had a couple Spanish leads today and yesterday, but I don't know if Blanca's on. I don't know. She said she was going to do a Spanish Zoom. I know Fernand, you were going to do a Spanish Zoom. Does anyone else want to share their results? This is the time. This is the night. People like to hear the feedback. You don't speak Spanish? Okay. No problem. Sue Johnson, hi, nice to meet you. Nice to have you on. Who brought you on tonight?
Angie and Ben.
Angie and Ben, awesome. I think Angie and Ben are over there probably getting back to people right now, messaging. And Big Money Mike, I love that name. Now that is a online business opportunity name, isn't it? Ben, did you want to talk tonight? And give your results of the week. He's almost at 5 grand. He's gonna be over 10,000 by the end of the week.
Hey Tom, I'm not sure if you can hear me or not because my camera's kind of froze.
I can hear you. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, it's yeah, for what was it, 3 days, $4,500. Which again, just keep it simple, guys. A lot of people overcomplicate this. They see people making this money and they think it's complicated or magical. Or my favorite ones that people say to me is, yeah, but you have an email list, you have a social media following. And I'm always like, do you think those things were given to me when I popped out of my mother's womb? I wasn't born with any of those things. These are all skills that you can easily learn. You can literally advertise this business and have your first leads on a list in the next couple of hours from now. And that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing here, guys. We're getting pages that are given to us in front of people that are interested in what we do. And when those people watch a video, some of them join immediately, and some of them call a number, and those sales are closed for us. So really, your only decision tonight is can you watch some simple training videos that are step by step? Follow those videos, might take you 2-3 hours max. Because if you can follow some steps in a video, then you can make money with programs like this. Where people struggle with stuff like this is they do it for a day or two and they don't get that instant gratification, and then they let their self-doubts kick in and think, oh, this doesn't work. But if you can give this, and I always say to my guys, if you gave this the next year of your life and you showed up every day, you will create such momentum in your business, in your life, that you'll be wondering where these payments keep coming from, because you'll begin to lose track of it. But you have got to show up and be consistent with the tools and the training you've been given. You know, you can be given the tools and the training, but we cannot show up for you. You have to do the showing up. So if you can show up and follow simple steps, then you can succeed. And honestly, $4,500 in 3 days may seem like a lot of money to some people, but the reality is the world's a big place and there's a lot of money out there, and we're aiming for $10,000 days with this program over here. You know, we want to be doing 10K in a day, you know, so and it's possible with what we got.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think my highest day was, or my highest month was 150,000. So, yeah, I'm close to 25. I just, thank you, Greg. He just messaged me on Facebook, so he's in at the 1,000 tonight, so he gets the bonuses. Is he on here? I don't even know. Greg Frost. That was amazing though, Ben. It's the truth. We just keep it really super simple. I didn't want a complicated funnel. I didn't want a complicated setup. And if you do want to brand it in a custom funnel, my son has been cranking them out like crazy. You know, so yeah, Greg is just message me after the Zoom. I'll make sure that you get the bonuses and the traffic going for you. But anyone else that wants to share tonight that will help anyone make a decision, it would be awesome. I have people that come back and like John, he's back. I'm just saying, like, sometimes the stories that people tell me, hey, I had this health problem, you know, and this business essentially saved their life. And I can tell you guys from my heart that if I didn't have this business in January and February, I would have been fired. So, I mean, if you guys want, I'll go ahead and end the recording and I'll share a real